Oh, apparently it ticked off. Hello, everyone. Apparently, my stream kicked onto my actual face. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello, architects and faithful followers. We're doing Bard run again. Hopefully, gonna get for pretty far here. Minstrel Eridan. Last we left off, I think we're having to beat. We're gonna run our way over to Aldrich. I don't think there's a summon for him, so we're gonna go right to him. Probably fight a few mini bosses along the way. We'll probably fight the dual live on beasts as well. Sacred Oath. Have our ultimate weapon, the Eleonora. For bards at least. Get these guys yet. I think I need them. I think. Ah. +3. Buffed up. I might get invaded here. This is usually the most common place to get invaded. Invasion seems likely. Usually what ends up happening is you get embered by beating up Levon, and then oh hey, I forgot about these guys. What about Jon Snow and his friend? I always say, I always calls him Jon Snow. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones. I just know that he looks like the guy who plays Jon Snow. So, woo, close one. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. That. Right. Well, I avoided the invasion. That's good. I hit that R1 a little early. I queued it up while I was staggered. Wait, what are my stats at? I think it's 40, 41 faith. That's with the set or no? I'm wearing the one piece of the cleric stats. It's gonna be 41, and then buffs. Dragon Crest for the sound, because sound, right? Sound-based things, and these two are for extending the duration of buffs. Or to support like directly support words, please. 2 directly improvements to buffs via duration. Actually buff first with Sacred Oath and then use Feast Spell. Probably fighting him. Man, I love that. I love that your FP regens mod. So it's so much better than makes it more. It makes these kinds of builds more viable. It's a good thing. It's something you want to do. Fortunately, I don't think I have any help from NPCs coming. No summons for this. Nope. You? Nice. Look at that. How many runs I haven't done still? With all these different weapons and things. Great. Fantastic. Right, Secret Oath is still up, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Nice. Good damage. Watching too many people playing this game vanilla has made me forget that you die easier in certain encounters with this mod. There you are. Alright, well, we can just run past here. And fight the live on beast. We don't have to, but my TNL. 19K. Alright, now what we want to do here is go left side, aggro the one. Let's be buff. Don't do much damage unless we're buffed. That's good. Any good bard could work, right? Oof, that's good. Oof. I can get that last hit on him there. Staggered, thought I'd go for the extra hit there. Should have backed off. Breaking my own rules about staggering. Staggering makes you lose your turn, so once he staggered me, I kept going for the R1. That was it. It means now you're attacking while he's attacking, and you're losing. You're out of sync. So I'm pretty psyched about June 18th. You're probably gonna see me do at least a couple of runs, as long as the game holds up. Bloodstain's coming out on the 18th of June, and that if the game stays as good as the beta was, which was very good, I'll probably be doing a couple of runs of that at least. And I expect it to be very good because I've enjoyed very much all the other Yugabini games. I prefer RPG elements in my games. Oh, and games are known for being RPG platformers. One, two, oh. Oh. Two. Ah. He only ever does the swing around twice. You see how much less damage I was doing when I wasn't buffed? Like, or maybe his head also might be a weakness. Maybe those effects stack. Interesting. I was watching Banjo Bon Jovi last night. He's also playing through Dark Souls 3, his first time ever. He he has 96 hours in the game, and that's a long time for his first playthrough. But Maybe not. It's hard to say. Um, didn't take me that long to get through the game on my first playthrough, but I also had played through all the other games before, and I actually, well, I don't know. I really don't remember how long it took me, because since then I've played dozens of times more, but I don't know, probably less than that. But amazingly, I actually learned something by watching him fight Gale. That was an awesome moment where I was like, I didn't know that this was a thing in that fight. But you know, his weapon, he was using the Exile Greatsword. Staggers. Gale is very susceptible to stagger. One of his weaknesses is stagger. He's susceptible to stagger very much, and the Exile Greatsword staggers him in 3 hits every time. And what I learned was that when he pulls out his crossbow, I rolled that. When Gale pulls out his crossbow, he actually has even lower stagger resistance, to the point where he was staggering him. He was R1ing him a lot, trying to take advantage of the stagger. I noticed that sometimes when he would stagger him and he would go for his crossbow, and he would hit him again, he would immediately stagger again. So it seems like, yeah, if he pulls out his crossbow when you're close and you have a weapon that can stagger high enough, like, he just staggers immediately again. So further emphasizing the weaknesses that Gale has as a creature, which is cool. So cool that I learned that last night, because Dark Souls is like the kind of game where there's all these little things that you wouldn't need to really learn about, but they are there if you're willing to learn them and spend time doing it. Like, there's so many layers to it. You know, there's no stat. Well, I guess there is a stat, kind of. Like, there's poise for stagger resistance, but there's no, like, thing that tells you, like, directly, like, this enemy has X amount of poise, and that means that if you hit him during this part, or during this attack, he'll stagger all the time. Like, that's something that happened with Gale, but I didn't know it happened to him. I didn't know it happened to any enemy. I thought they all had certain stagger resistances, but actually certain attacks, at least that one attack, had a weakness. Damage difference is so stark when you're buffed. Oh, do the thing. Nice. Like I said in the I always say, there's all of these elements. This is why I like it. One of the things I like about Dark Souls is there's all these elements that you really don't need to know to beat the game. Someone who just gets through via R1 spam, it's not one of those people who are like, you didn't really beat the game because you just hit R1 a bunch and stuff. Or you just cheese the guy in a doorway or whatever. No, the goal is to beat. I think that game is better off when the game says the goal is to beat this enemy, and however you do it is up to you. And whatever you can learn about enemies is you can use it to your advantage. So, Banjo using the Exile Greatsword and R1ing him a lot. You know, I was thinking to myself, well, he's gonna have a hard time because, you know, he's overswinging a little bit, right? But you know what? He did it, and I'm not good for him. I remember when I played obviously 11, and me and some friends, Aridin and Trocare, and a couple of other friends on the server, We did we beat this new NM, this new like mega boss, and we did it, and we were like, oh man, that was amazing. That was really tough, right? And we go to, oops. We go to you know, go to the forum, and we're like, oh, hey guys, we beat this new enemy, this new boss, and everyone was like, well, it's not that new a boss, and he's really easy actually. You just have to just do this, and he's easy. Like he's a joke, and I have since really taken the word joke very negatively, like taking away that victory and just being like, oh, he was easy. Well, not for us, because we were like new to the fight, and we didn't really. We had to figure out a strategy just to win, and have someone on like a forum or whatever just be like, oh, no, he's a joke. Why are you celebrating? He's that easy. You don't even need to celebrate when you beat him. I don't really want to be that guy, so like I know, you know, like you shouldn't overswing when you fight Gale, because he'll only let you get off like 2 of those Exile Greatsword swings without being at risk for punishment, being punished. But I like that every time I watch someone play Dark Souls, they overcome it, you know, like by their own means and by their own uses of tools and their build. That's a lot of fun for me to watch that. I always get excited whenever someone plays through the game for the first time or whatever, and I'm even excited to see other Pixel Heart members play through it. How much damage that was, man. There you go. One more. I'm glad that this is modded to make this weapon like not quite so bad. Oops. Oh, rats! What a place to die. Should have lured him to the little hallway there by the ladder. Yeah. Hopefully other Pixel Heart members will try to go through the Souls games. I know Barry Bebop is gonna do that sometime. I don't know when he's gonna do it. He said he wants to, or when. And then, you know, Banjo's gonna be doing Sekiro. Next, I think next maybe. He's also playing RimWorld. And oh, that's right. He's got a stream tonight. I wanna check that out. What else? Yeah, Bloodstain's coming out. Oh, the FF7 remake, like first trailer came out. It's not E3 hasn't happened yet, in my time, at the recording of this stream, but I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess. I'm looking forward to it with trepidation. I know it's still episodic. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Not episodic. It's multi-part. Maybe it's splitting hairs, but oh, it stays dead. It stayed what? All right. That's good. That's good. There you go. That's the Oof. Go for the heal there. Can't really. He's a little too quick to buff for buffing, I think. Like this. Does that work? That works. Yeah, bleed damage. You know, not necessary to fight them, but I don't mind fighting them. I like fighting them. Not using the Ring of Favor for this run, right? Ring of Favor is HP, stamina, HP, FP, stamina. Oh, they changed the effect in this mod. HP at max FP, stamina, equipment load. Scale. I think scale is not there in vanilla. Firelink Shrine, let me check out. Upgrade this thing. No, I don't even remember what I need. Do I need scales? Or twinkling? I definitely don't need normal upgrade materials. Yeah, I was saying, FF7 Remake. I mean, the director is Nomura, and... I do. Why did I go? And twinkling. Good. Damage increase. Okay. Ah, I need 4 more twinkling.
Be careful.
The director is Nomura. And then the combat director is the guy who did Kingdom Hearts 2. So, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2, I like Kingdom Hearts 2, but not really what I'm looking for to... Yeah. FF7 game. We'll see. A little more than that, even 19K. HP up. I don't think we need other. Wait. I forget. We're doing all the NPCs quests, right? So we can summon them. How are you doing?
Back again at perfect timing too.
Okay, we have all the spells. Right? No, not all of them. We still need crystal thing. Need the crystal scroll. Grand Archives. We're getting there though. Alright, water reserve. We beat up Yorm with Seaward's help. DLC is as well. Yeah, one of the most, obviously the most important thing for me is the combat system and the like customization system. So whether it's job system or material or whatever, those are two most important things to me in any game. Even though I do like my fair share of platformers, my absolute favorite genre is RPG, and is made better. Every game to me is made better with RPG elements put into them. I know that's highly debatable, and I don't think is objectively true. It's just something that I prefer, like Castlevania versus Igavania. You know, like the more the Symphony of the Night and Onward for a bit there. Which would you prefer? The original Castlevania style games, like levels, or would you prefer the Metroidvania with RPG elements and stuff? And it's RPG elements for me every time. Bloodstained is a very exciting game to me for that reason. If it was another like Metroidvania, I'd be like, yeah. I mean, there are like tons of those already. You know, there are very few like RPG platformers out there. Very few. Like Hollow Knight is great, and then there are other games like Shadow Complex or Axiom Verge, which they're all good games. They're just not what I'm looking for. Yeah, he doesn't hear me. With muffles. We get a free 10K if we go down here and get the soul. The soul of Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Brass armor, I think, is designed for like spell blades, right? It's like this is magic attack, yeah. Other ones that increase like magic damage done. Sorcerer set. Ring ahead. Not for me. So yeah, because of those are my very important things. I really hoping that they include the materia system in FF7 remake. I don't want them to skimp on anything. I want all of the materia to be back from the original game. And just you gotta recontextualize some of the materia, I realize, but you can do it. You know, like bring back the materia system. Don't mess with it too much. Because it would be really rad to have the materia system, but in a 3D sort of actiony setting. And again, because the combat director is like the Kingdom Hearts 2 director, which is, you know, that could be a good thing. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 is a good game. I just don't want it to be like too spammy, like and button mashy. I maintain that Dark Souls Dark Souls style combat is what, if Square Enix is dead set on making Final Fantasy an action RPG genre or series, which they seem to be, then you gotta do it with like Souls combat, because it's the closest thing we have to turn-based. To turn-based ATB style classic Final Fantasy. We have 9 numbers. Okay. This is chunks now, I think. Yeah. Okay. Word rolls. I'm not sure how they would do certain materials. Like enemy skill materials have to come back. They have to. The enemy skill materials are awesome. They did say it was going to be in 3 parts, and I don't know if it's going to work. I guess you could break them up into like the way the discs work in the original game, maybe. Go from, I don't remember, maybe I'm forgetting where the disc 1 ends and stuff, but wasn't it right after you defeat Genoa for the first time on the cargo ship? Here. Oh, didn't hear me. That's good. Huh. Can attack through this wall. Need charge through this fog? Fall up? I don't know. Two hits maybe is too much there. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die here. To get out of the way here. Oh. Nice. He wasn't worth that much. Right. I gotta put some time to buff here. Ooh. Oops. I'm doing this a little bit late. I don't like this. I wonder how susceptible to bleed he is. Oh, it's 6 hits now. Hmm. Oof. Oh boy. Is he not? Okay, there he goes. He's, yeah, he's resistant to bleed. I'm gonna have to buff every time he teleports. 2 hits. That's early. Oh, no. I was afraid I was a little too close to him. Want to phase 2? Okay. Now this is a lot of luck here because I have to not get not get the wrong attacks here. Like I would like to not get the arrows or the arrows would be bad, as well as the it's probably gonna get the arrows going, but the other one, what's that? The life hunt scythe would be bad as well. Oh, it's my chance there. I got staggered. Yeah, it's a long cooldown on that attack. I'm gonna teleport again. Yeah. Like it's so hard to. That's why I don't want to get hit by that. It's very hard to dodge. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Every time. I have a hard time dodging that attack. I don't know how to dodge it. I think I may have figured out like a possible solution, but it's not foolproof, as you can see. Oof, that was really bad. I ran right into that one. Gotta buff, like, as soon as you see the animation go off there. That was close. Right on the edge of that attack. Would have staggered me. I was a little closer. I'll be about this bleed damage. I think if what you're meant to do is to like walk with him, with the when it comes to the life hunt scythe. These fights never go very smoothly for me because he tends to spam the life hunt scythe. Like he would already be dead if I hadn't gotten hit there. But I think I'm gonna probably die here. Oh man. If I get lucky, he'll just keep attacking with the right attacks, right? Went for the extra hit there. I'm trying to get that bleed going. He's resistant to bleed though, so it doesn't really work. Oh! Again, that was a pure YOLO right there. Cause I was going for the, cause he just went for the life hunt scythe, and I was like, if I get hit by this by accident, I'll die. And if I get hit him, he'll die. So the one attack that I'm not very good at dodging, oof. That was good. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't figure out hit that attack at all. I've walked with him. I've walked into him. But
welcome home,
so many other attacks I understand them, but that one I've practiced so many times.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. What's next? That's the end of that. I think we've beaten all the bosses up to this point. Dancer, well, Dancer doesn't. Vort, Eudex, Great Wood, Crystal Sage, Abyss Watchers, Deacons, Demon King, Holnir, Levon, Aldrich, Yorm. Yeah, and then so at this point you'd be fighting Dancer, and we already beat Dancer, so we're in the Dragon's Barracks. We had to fight. Dragon Slayer armor. Don't know what happened to Cirrus. Last time I came here, Cirrus' summon sign wasn't here. It puts a damper on things, because I'm trying to summon for all these fights as much as I can. I use it do anything with these summons. Or do I want to go right for the boss? This is kind of so. This is what I mean. Like that fight with Aldrich is so much different than other fight types. Because now I have to learn a new little trick. Like I have to make sure I buff before, like just as he's starting the teleport away ability. Stuff like that. Like different builds change up the way you have to fight. Here. Go. Okay. All right, I remember it already. Oh, please. Oh, get out of here. Oh? What? Finger slipped. Where's the other summon sign? Egon's in here. Lunch. Alright, so there's a what do you think you're doing? It's supposed to be like 3 summons for this fight, and it can only ever get Egon to spawn. I don't know why. Don't know why. Hang on. I'm gonna Google it again. For some reason, one does not want to behave properly. May have to just go. Oh no, there's 2. There's Egon and Cirrus. Where's Cirrus? I've been doing her quest line. I got her up to the part after being altered. She used a summon sign outside. Somebody summoned to her world and help her kill Hodrick. Okay, okay, hang on. I think I know what I have to do. I think I'm supposed to do that part next. Again, never do this quest line ever, these quest lines ever, so I really don't, I don't know what to do. There's only really 2 builds that I can think of where I would summon NPCs. That would be like a Bard build and a White Mage build. They're kind of oh, wrong way. They're kind of focused on other characters. Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, a White Mage can solo and a Bard can solo, but they're primarily meant to be support classes. There are a bunch of other builds that you can do that are like closer to like half and half builds. Whereas to me, White Mage and Bard are 2 classes where they're almost entirely meant to be support classes for other jobs. Like 90% support, 10% damage, which is kind of what's happening here with the. Hello. You're still alive? Wait. What? This isn't supposed to be like this. Right? Supposed to be dead. Also, I hear creaking. Is he still alive? Hang on. Thing is wrong here. Greatwood's still alive? Well, I mean, I have the warp for this area. Why would he? He's supposed to be dead. There's also no bonfire down there. So, never actually looked up before. What? How do I've never noticed this before? But like, the sun is setting. But so this area actually has changed looks and lighting. All right, Hodrick. A lot stronger than last time we met, at least offensively. Physically, not so much. Oh, I thought he was gonna parry me. Figured the bleed would rock. It's already out. Not gonna do much good for you. Bleed's too strong on Eleonora. Oof. So, supposed to be a fog or a summon sign here. Look at this. What? I've beaten this guy already. What? How's that possible? Guess I went the normal route, and so I just skipped him. Usually I beat a Greatwood so I can quickly get to Karthus faster. Okay, well. Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. There's also no summon for this fight, so I'm gonna have to do this solo. Interesting. It appears that whoops. It appears that the bleed is going through his body. Yeah, it is. That's really cool. Awesome. Here you go. Give me that. Very cool. The bleed went through the able to warp down here then if I oh. I guess it's handy because maybe because I went down there via like one of these dudes, these footmen guys. Why I'm buffing here. I'm gonna have to rebuff when I get to Pierce's World anyway. Whack. Wackadoo. So we're supposed to be summon sign here somewhere. Ah, now it shows up. Touch sign requesting cooperation. Holy cow! I've never done this before. Have I ever done this before? I don't think. If I did, it was a long time ago. Like over a dozen runs ago. Dozens of runs ago. All right. Now I can actually be a bard, be a better bard.
I finally found you.
Don't move.
As I promised, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Remember?
Buff it up. Holy cow, that damage. How much resistance do you have? Well, he's pretty tough. Oh, that backswing. Nice. He's so strong. Oh my gosh. Terrace. Okay. Okay. Do I end up back where I was summoned from? Okay. And I have it remembered still. That's good. Thank you for being merciful from software. Man. She's definitely gonna need some help here.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandpa. Remember?
Start. Right. Come on, Cirrus. There's that bleed. That's what I want. We're good. We gotta keep doing the backstabs. He's trying to have to like two-shot me. Man, doing these quest lines pretty rough. Power within. Here's please. Ah, he was out of Estus too. Oh man. Oh man, these NPCs. Oh man. How do people get through these games with these NPCs? Like I've been told that Dark Souls can be so much easier because you have NPCs to help you fight bosses. Bosses are so much harder with NPCs.
I finally found you.
What are you doing?
Just as I promised.
Why didn't you run up to him and then buff?
Remember?
Alright, well. Ooh, it's a one shot. I would like to play a little more support without having to swing as much, but she'll die if I do that. Oh, you. Oh man, like these NPCs are buffed. Like these are buffed NPCs. These like in this mod, these NPCs are stronger than normal. And they have more resistance to taking damage. And this is the result. It's unbelievable. And summoning an NPC makes the fight harder because the guy you're fighting has more health. And this is kind of damage that we're dealing with. Jeez. Try to parry me. Oh. And heal, yeah. That's good spacing. Oh, I was lucky. Nice, good. Good. Got it once more there, buddy. Nice. Oh, man.
Good night, Granddad.
Okay. Weird. I think I may have done that once before. I do not remember that being as tricky as that. What do I have to do with my build? Man makers. Right. Now, go back to the shrine. Sirius should be there, and she'll spare loyalty to me. And now I can do the. I can summon her for thing.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die.
Oh dear.
But there is one last. May I take a
Yes,
vow
sir. Yes, yeah.
to serve you as a knight?
And you're not that great, but
Oh, I am most grateful.
you're an NPC.
I, Sirius, do hereby serve as your faithful knight, wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never
Oh, and
waver.
she didn't say the other line.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If I may ever, I am your blessing of.
Nice. The thing I said, you can also get like some kind of item set. Return to your world. The armor set will be right by the pit of Hall's bomb. The hollow standing at the edge of the cliff. Okay, so now she can be summoned for Dragon Slayer armor and Twin Princes. Okay. Okay, good. Well, since I haven't done that before, let's check out some of the stuff that you can get from him. You can get the sunset shield out here. Yeah, how cool is it? How cool is it having played through this game this many times and there's still things I haven't really done because my build just hasn't really called for it. Amazing. Content. There's one. There's his shield's down here somewhere. This is normally Homeward Bones, but it's a shield now, right? Shield. It's not in here, is it? It says it was in between the area. Oh, hitbox right there. Out this way? Between the bonfire. Whack. Hang on. When you finally shrine, it looks great. You just go near boss bonfire where the hollow standing at the edge of the cliff can be found. Huh. Okay. So no, it is in between the Firelink Shrine and Gundyr. Too far. Is eat it. Hollows looks out. Oh, this guy. I forgot about you completely. What the? What? Sunset shield. A flame crest that burns brightly within the order's customary sunset colors. This design symbolizes those who both harbor and oppose our flame. Huh. And it parried. It's a parry shield. He parried me. Oh, it's like... At first glance, at least, it doesn't seem like it's that good of a shield. Is it not easy to get? Pretty late game. Or what else it does. Alright, and then his set is now the Pit of Hollows, which apparently I never actually got his set before. Or again, if I did, it was a while.
Well, farewell, Ashen One.
Hello? No. Give those to her. Blessed weapon. Tears of Denial would count as a bard buff. Willing to go with that. Okay. Magic barrier. The magic damage absorption by covering the body in protective coating. Yeah. Get this. Wait, Corona.
Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, I don't need Spook anymore because I'm using the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring. Oral Decoy, I don't know. I really hate to admit it, but I don't see what the point of it is. Like, I tried to use it multiple times, and I just don't understand what it's supposed to do. Like, yeah, it distracts foes with the distant sound, but it's so short range and lasts like all of like 3 seconds. It didn't actually help me do anything. It was really lame because I very much dislike when things in games don't have a purpose. Really dislike it. Even in this modded version of the game, I just did not find a function for the oral decoy. Maybe if like you're meant to, maybe if you're silent and you use it, maybe that's the goal there. There's one slot. I have Great Magic Berry already. I don't need this. Maybe that's the idea. Like if you're quiet and then you do it, maybe that's it. Denial and Magic Barrier. Okay. What else? Did I save Carla? Nope. Okay. Does buff last forever? Is it on? Didn't there be like some visual effect on me to tell me that it's on? I guess maybe there's that little buff there is with that. Okay. That's obvious. Okay, so those stack looks like. See the buffs are applied there. Okay, so those two overwrite. Those two, okay. Never used these spells before. Great Magic Berry would have come in handy, eh? In the Aldrich fight, I should have used that. I wasn't disallowing the buff. I don't know how long the buff is. Second chance here. Oh, stop. Oh, repro. Repro. Interesting. You have enough FP for that buff? Yeah. Interesting. So you actually need enough FP for that for it to work. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever actually really messed around with buffs. So there's a body buff and weapon buff, and I knew about that, but Secret Oath is not just it counts as a weapon buff and not a body buff. Oh, I guess it just round. Oh, nice. Where's the doorway? Okay, well. Alright, Cirrus. Where are you now? Hear a little boom sound. And you're near their summon sign. It would be right here. His was over on the side there. Maybe it's also here somewhere? Otter's twin swords. Hang on. Hang on again. Yours has been so stubborn. Way through. Inslayer armor. That can be found at the left side of the stairs leading up to the boss. Up to the boss. Like here? Because it could be it's here. Stairs are right here. Nothing. Air armor. I mean, Egon, yeah, I did that. Left side of the stairs leading up to the boss. Did her quest line, right? She swore loyalty to me. Okay. I'll reload the zone. And I've already been playing doing this run for 8 hours. I guess it isn't that much longer than my other runs. in here? Look at that. He just shows up. Curious, are you still here? Gone. Darn it.
Ashen one.
Did she die? Did she die by accident? Did I do the wrong thing? Did I trigger the wrong chain of events? The one time, this is like I said, this is the one of 2 times I'm going to actually do this at all. I would like to do this right. But NPC questlines are kind of finicky in these games. Find. There it is. Like why? Like what? I didn't do anything. Why now? Can I summon her? Right? Wait, what did I do differently? Gonna heal? Yeah, she buffs too. Alright, come over here. How am I gonna do this? Stop walking away. She bust, but she didn't heal. Oof. Do you bleed? I wouldn't think you would. I think so, but oh my goodness! Wait, that track there. Hey, we're gonna get to hear this song, more of the song. That's good. Oh. 2 swings is a little too much. Oh, nice. Good bleed. Uh-oh. Oof. There's this chaos. Ooh, well timed. I'll have that Tears of Denial up. Whoop. Nice, good heal. Oop. Fortunate. Ooh. Yeah. Wait for that bleed to proc. Good job, guys. Wish I could summon them for the rest of this area. Can't really summon for areas. Noticed.
Well, then. Farewell, Ashen.
Right. Next up, we got Twin Princes, which is going to be Orbeck and Cirrus. Cirrus is ready to go. Orbeck, I need to give him the Crystal Scroll, so I need to beat the Crystal Sage mini boss here, and then also buy all the spells and stuff from him. Let's see, try using this Great Magic Barrier spell. Button. Perfect. Ah, shoot. Okay. Good. Getting twinkling. I thought it was a twinkling. It was. Punk. So you hit me with one of those. Okay. I need 3, it says. %, absorption. It's 73 right now. Normal. Nothing with that. It. Oh no! He's gonna disappear. Eh? Ugh. Data. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish tonight. This run tonight. Dang it. 2 more. Okay, good. Hadn't buffed yet. I was like, why isn't he bleeding? Damage, though. I was watching someone play through Code Vein, like to do like a gameplay trailer of it, and like the guy who was doing a review of the game was complaining about how enemies are like you kind of snap to objects when you want to open them, open a door or climb a ladder or open a chest, right? And I was like, where have you been, man? Like look at this. Yeah, that's what happens in video games when. It's better this way than having your character like walk over to the door and then open it. Oh, he healed. Because in Dark Souls 2, they actually tried to fix that issue. Where they were like, you know what, let's do it. Let's make it so. Let's make it so you have to actually walk over to the door to open it. And the result was people didn't like it. because it meant that you had to. There were times where you'd be running through an area and then you'd want to get around an enemy, and you like get stuck on an enemy because your character would want to walk through the enemy before engaging with the ladder. And okay. And so you end up kind of getting stuck for a bit. Oof, good. Good magic resistance here. Just the scroll. There we go. Actually, take the shortcut. So there were a couple of times where I think the most notorious area it would be in what was it? What's the place called? The Brightstone Cave. It's where you fight the Dukes de Freya, the spiders. And you just before you get to the Dukes de Freya's like lair, you have to go into this building while the spiders come down from the ceiling, and then there's a little alcove with a Spider-Man, a hollowed spider guy in the alcove, and then the ladder behind him. And you know, people who speed run the game like you do, and if you do, oftentimes when you're playing, people will like try to touch the ladder, get to the ladder, and your guy will just be like, I'm trying to walk toward the ladder, I can't, but I'm walking toward the ladder, but there's a guy in the way, and you just end up getting stuck in the animation, and you end up getting knocked, like hit out of it, and that little alcove usually ends up being your death. So, but so it was just funny to watch somebody like.
Perfect timing too.
It's sort of like an Igavania, like the Igavania, like Bloodstained versus Castlevania kind of thing happening again, where it's like, why is the game doing this? And I'm like, that's the way it's always been done. Like, if you want to be true to the formula, like, then that's what it's gonna be like. So, but whatever. I mean, it's. I mean, you want to improve that? Sure, there's ways to improve that, right? But you can't just say that's really expensive. You can't just say like this is bad because it has this in it. But much of my money has gone into getting these things, and really gonna use them.
To stay.
Okay. Like, if you want to improve on that system, then that's fine. But you can't just say like the other games weren't like this. Why is this game like this? No, they were though. why is Miriam in Bloodstained like control so like feels so slow and like fluid when she moves? It's because it's how all the other games are. So. You know, you're saying that you love all these other Castlevania games, but this one you don't like because it's doing the same thing that the other games do. I don't get that at all. Wait. I need 95K, I think. Which is here. This is 25, 35. Any of their things. that. This. How much was it? It was 85k for the one, and then 10k for the other. Is that right? 15k.
Promise to stay safe.
Find all the spells. Okay. All these, I guess, right? Arc sword sells for 500. These. There. Yeah.
Ashen One.
Okay, I think with this, we'll have bought everything from his inventory. Heroes and everything.
Promise to. It's been nice running our own little school.
Hey,
Oh.
quite like you.
You are no ordinary man.
Ordinary man, there you go.
All these sorceries and
Mastered every one.
mastered every one. If this were the dragon school, you'd be, well, overtly despised.
Overly despised.
From the place. Well, I suppose it's time I packed my bags. I would hate to see our agreement end sourly. Better left, tucked away. It's a pleasant memory.
I've never heard that dialogue before.
You are noble. All if well,
Amazing.
better left. Promise to stay safe. It's been nice running.
Wait, he also has an extra line here when he goes, forgot something.
What is it? Forgot something?
That's
That
quite
would
like you.
quite
That'd be
like
quite like you. Cool. That's so cool. How is there things in the game I still don't know about? What? That's amazing. All right. Okay, so that will trigger Orbeck to be summoned for the that's a lot to do to get Orbeck to be summonable for the Twin Princess fight. That's a lot to do. Like that was like 300,000 souls in items I'm never gonna use, or more. But anyway, so you know, I was I've seen it a lot where happens with Bloodstained. It happened with, yes, Mighty Number 9, and I understand people don't like Mighty Number 9, but the things that people were complaining about, not everything, but a lot of things that people were complaining about Mighty Number 9 were things that were part of Mega Man. Bloodstained, same thing. Oh, why is it look so? Why is she move so slowly? Because that's the way things feel. Castlevania game, but that's normal. What did you expect it to feel like? Oh, this isn't gonna work because it's not. Oh no, there you go. Just recovered as I scales. Right? Yeah. Need twinkling. Seven. Eight now. That's the flesh bite ring. Don't need that. Chunk on that rooftop over there. Assuming you do not bleed. Means it's a bad situation. Ooh, nice. Didn't know he had like a little combo there. Sure if these things bleed, but they do. Ah, dang. Oh wait, I forgot. There's the two of these. Another guy here. What the? What? I've never seen him do that before. You do like do a little roll there. What's going on here? Why is he despawning? So weird. Okay. Oh, wow. That's lucky, I guess. Again, never down here, so. Chunk. Probably why I never come down here. It's just like a chunk. There's a twinkling titanite, which is fine, but I don't really need to come down here ever. Oh. What? Why are you still here? Oh boy. Might be my death here. Oh wait! The thing procs. Oh. Cool. Again. Never used a second chance in this game before. Here's a denial. I guess I'm not doing all of the NPCs quest lines. I haven't touched Grey Rat. He's still in his cell. But I've done most of the quest lines now. I wonder if it would have been so overpowered to have all the body buffs stack. I don't know. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna attack that guy, but never mind, I guess. That guy always shoots in that at that wall for some reason. Shortcut. The buff wore off as soon as I handled with that guy. Oh, good. An ember. Okay. Go. Oop. Need to fight these guys. We just need the Estus shard up here. We don't really need it. It'd be nice to have. I doubt I'll need it. Perhaps. You could take a lot of damage with this build. Physical damage. At least. What are you doing here? Die here. Not die in one hit. Oof, bleed. Those guys did not aggro. I'll stick with the Sacred Oath. At least until deal with Mui. Also silent. The bard does manipulate sound. Interesting. Can I do that again? You can reapply that buff then, eh? Right. Home stretch home stretch for the base game. Still have bosses to do, and it might end up being tricky. I know Demon Prince has got 2 summons there. Okay, somebody's gonna die right here. I'm not sure what dies, but something dies, and it gives me Ember. No? Alright. But half the time something dies, it gives me like 2 embers and 2 chunks or something. Very weird. Probably go back to base, right? I got 11. I can probably get another upgrades. Turn in my Estus Flask and the Undead Bone Shard. It'll be good to do before we fight another boss. Yeah. Okay. Where's flasks? By twinkling. That's 6. 7, yeah. Holy cow. How many twinkling?
Pretty be careful.
Well, then tut
Good. Health, 84. This. Now we're at plus 10. Can't kindle any further. Alright. Head into the approach. These Twin Princes. We'll see how this goes. Oh wait, I just remembered. I need to talk to what's her name? Yuria. Because I need to do the thing with
Speak thy honorable. Our lord, knowest thou she is hollow? A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time for what? Good time. The time is right. The girl awaits. So thou may. Good. The time is
I
right.
have to
the
read
girl
her.
awaits.
Yeah,
So
okay.
thou may.
Done.
We meet again.
Do this. That way we can summon Yuria and Pale Shade for Soul Cinder. Go back and do that quickly. No. And Nolando. Yeah, you summon the Pale Shade and you summon Yuria for Soul Cinder. Two summons there. No summon for Archdragon Peak, for Ancient Wyvern, or for Nameless King. Not really. There is a summon of Hawkwood, but only for the approach to the thing. Ah, wait. Also forgot about Champion Gundyr and Saros. Saros is Hawkwood summon and has the Hawkwood summon and Saros has a Hawkwood summon and then Champion Gundyr has Swordmaster to do those ones as well. Didn't. There was a little didn't sound. This is actually the path you're meant to take to get Chameleon. There she is. You talk to this lady and then she gives you Chameleon, or maybe you can kill her.
Welcome. Your plea.
Or a vowel. Sword.
Yours.
Oh yeah, I think you have to kill her. You get it. Vowel is. Let's go back to base. And that's the last thing we have to do for that. Right? If you go talk to her and she's like, oh, okay, everything is good now.
Ah, I presume thy holy vow's wonderful. Now, with the spouse, thy lordship, I, Uriah. Our Lord, when the moment comes, the aid of the gods are no more. Our Lord of... Be
Okay, good.
safe.
Right. I guess I'm doing that. So we should go back a bit here because we have other bosses to get rid of, deal with. We have to see if Hawkwood is available or Theros. He is. Huh. Interesting AI there. Oh, plus 10s. I get the shortcut quickly. Ring now, right? Do that mostly for the heals. Okay. Oh. Right, so I think he's here. There he is. Wood. Okay, so that's already things already done there. Over here. Oh, well, thank you. Okay. Oop. Ooh. All right. Come down, Hawkwood. Do what you can do. That wall. One way to get them to stop walking away from me when I go up to them to buff. If you can buff them with the Tears of Denial, probably not. Right. The best start. Okay. Holy cow, dude. We, like, don't just walk through the mist. See, he knows how to heal himself. Oh, there you go. Some bleed proc there. Oh. I was just anticipating that. Hey, Wachula. Good to see you, man. I am playing on the Bardies difficulty. The Bardies difficulty includes playing with NPCs that kind of throw off what the boss does a little bit. Like that. Hey, Leah. How you doing? I'm looking forward to tonight. About an hour, you guys have that special stream with Banjo. Also, is that Ridley? It looks like Ridley. It's a horrible dragon man. You know how you do in these kinds of games. How you guys doing tonight? Oof. Ah! Good hit there. Yeah, it should be fun, a lot of fun. Yeah, looking forward to watching, so... Kinda nervous, hopefully no tech problems. Yeah, it'll be a new one for Banjo, too. That is so dumb. That's the notorious attack from attacking this fight, because it has no startup frames. He's just standing and immediately he charges. With no, like, tell if they when to do it. Is that dinner? Nice. Ooh, you're dead. One final swag kill there, or hit on the head. Yeah, looking forward to having dinner myself once I'm done. I'll probably wrap up sometime close to when you guys start streaming. I do want to catch it. I'll give you guys a raid. Nice cinematic finish. Yeah, that was cool. All right, so that check that one off. Hawkwood is now, his quest line is mostly concluded. Path of the Dragon, we need that to... Don't stretch out. We need Path of the Dragon to access the secret area. This nice old fake wall. Alright, so for this next fight, we're gonna be using Swordmaster, which is a trouble. Because as we saw in both the Dancer fight and the Vort fight, Swordmaster's not very good. These guys seem like a real pain in the neck, all 8 feet of it. Yeah. I mean, if you're half human, half snake, you gotta do your best you can with it, right? Try to take advantage of the fact that you're half snake. You have the head of a snake. It can be like Elastic Man, but only in a very particular kind of way. All right, let's just go. Okay, there he is. Yep. Hold up. Oh. Insert here a little bit. Good job. Sword Master. Okay. Was in the safe spot. Finish him. All right. Okay. Reminds me of the unfortunate superpower subreddit, Elastic Man, but only his neck. All right, so we're gonna do Sacred Oath buff. We are a bard, so we're mostly doing buffs. We're gonna do Tears of Denial, and we're gonna be doing Feast Bell. That'll be our main 3. Swordmaster is not a very good combatant, so we'll see what happens here. Do you bleed? Hope so. Ah, went for the double hit there, but didn't work out so well. Come on, Swordmaster. Oh wait, his damage is actually not too bad. That's good. It's a buff again. You can see that which buffs are applied in the top. Oop! In the top left corner, underneath my stamina bar. I have my buffs laid out there, which is helpful. Also tells me which buffs need to be reapplied to the NPC as well. Yeah, there's a bit of a wonkadoodle dodge there. All right, Swordmaster, you can do this. Look underneath them, yes. Phase 2. Swollen bar is so buff. You gotta be a bit of a swole bard in these games. Like, you know, these runs are an approximation of the type of class that it is, right? So, the only instrument in the game is really this bell. So, that's the approximation that I had to work with. Oh! There you go. If he knocks you down, he actually gives you enough time to heal, but you have to make sure that you stay prone. Otherwise, he won't do the follow-up like attack there. Ah, switch targets. All right, we're doing pretty well here. We got 7 more Estus still. I don't think he bleeds very. He must be really resistant to bleeding because he. I don't think he's bled once so far. Whoop! Oh! Oh! That was a slightly mistimed, mispositioned roll there. Woo! Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy! Tears of Denial just saved me. Tears of Denial basically is a like a second chance. So you have 1 HP left. If you get brought to 0 HP, you instead have 1 HP left. So that's what that did. Try that again. I think it's super clever, really cool idea. There are a lot of cool ideas happening in the fights, and a lot of them are things that you wouldn't really think about. When you play the game once, you wouldn't think about certain ideas, certain boss concepts, and that was like some 300 stuff he pulled on you in the end there. Yeah. The tricky thing about Gundyr, Champion Gundyr, is it does have a lot of combo strings. A lot of people get thrown off by his, and he's designed to throw you off intentionally. Throw off you off with his shoulder charge, his kicks. So as you saw in that fight, oh. You can be attacking one. You can be attacking one target and then turn around and very fluidly attack someone else behind him. This run's been very interesting too because it actually has been doing a lot of things that I'm not used to doing. Summoning NPCs is tricky because it makes like I said earlier, fighting Oseros, it makes enemies and bosses do things that you're not used to seeing. Because you're very much used to doing it solo, and so you know more exactly the tells and the animation startups and recovery frames and all of that. Now, what I want to do here is clear out this area because I need time to Ember and summon Swordmaster. Normally I would just run right to the fog gate and just walk through, but this seems to be... Ugh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, what? Wow, good throwing knife, dude. Where'd you come from? I think he came from over in the alcove that's at the right there. Ouch. Now, I haven't been able to determine what the duration is on Years of Denial. It seems like it's pretty long, though. Oh, he didn't die. The spot to do this. It's so interesting how like this is. I've actually died a couple times doing it, like running to this boss, which does not happen usually. Because here's the thing, in Dark Souls 3, you have iframes as soon as you touch a fog wall. So you just run up to it and then you just hit A and you're good. Because I need time to summon Swordmaster. I am having a hard time with it. It's very interesting. Just these dudes. Oh, nice. We got some S's back. Yeah, this guy, what got me last time. This thief variant. Okay. I think we're in the clear now. Need to use an ember. Now we can summon him again. We're gonna buff. Go. The regeneration off on the these robes, the prayer set here, like the hood of prayer, robe of prayer, and the skirt of prayer, all give you additional FP recovery. So let that regeneration go increase. All buffs applied. Going in for round 2. Oh! So I had that foot coming up. Ooh, it's got some range on that, some reach on that polearm or halberd. Yes, most. Oh, there you go. There's the bleed proc. Most summons, you have to complete their storylines to be able to summon them. And they can be helpful if you're having a hard time fighting bosses, but for me, I'm so used to fighting bosses without them that I actually find it harder to fight them. In some ways, I find them harder to fight with the summons. Ooh, good job, good stun. I didn't know he could stun targets. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was a very mistimed dodge there. Yeah, that's the champion's charge. He can stagger you with the initial charge and then spin around and get you. Oh, a little too far forward there. Trying to go in for the buff here. Now, the thing about the Eleonora is the axe I'm wielding right now. It's not a very good weapon. It's designed to be really good when it's buffed. When it's not buffed, it's not very good. So it's sort of like it's really good when it's buffed, but not when it's not buffed. So it's kind of an interesting weapon choice. It's very fitting for a bard, I think. Oof! One stray rock got me there. While being buffed, it has a chance to bleed. There it is. The bleed proc there did like an extra 1,000 damage, and it also gives you lifesteal, as long as that that little black eye on top in the bottom top left is up on my buff bar. Now I have lifesteal and the bleed chance. But aside from that, it's actually not a very good weapon. It's got below average scaling and everything. All right, that was actually easier than I thought it would be, though. I'm glad. Only took a couple of tries. And Udex was first, or not Udex. Osiris was first try, so that's good. So what does that leave now? Base game, we have Ancient Wyvern and Nameless King, and HP's.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Actually go there now, probably. Do that. Yeah, we're gonna go to the secret area, the Archdragon Peak, and then do those two bosses. From there, we can go to, how much time do we have left? About a little over half an hour. You can go from there to Lothric, Lorien, and then why? No. Open this? I did open this. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, we have, how many bosses do we have left? 10 bosses left? Most of this run has been like doing NPC storylines that I've like never done, pretty much. I have done them before, but not in a long time. I really don't remember them, how to do them, so I took some time to do that. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for coming out, Wichula, Princess Leia. Yeah, it was mostly just me here for the last little while, so cool to have some people hanging out. Oh, what am I doing? You can just skip this. Oh, my friend. Thank you, Chief. Dude, glad we could make it in for a minute. Yeah, appreciate it. And I know that you guys, you know, the other Pixel Heart streamers are busy, so have their lives and stuff too. So I don't expect them to always show up, as nice as it is when they do. So I appreciate that. Oh, dragon scale. Nice. I forgot they dropped those. Ring. How many hours do you have in Dark Souls? This one or all of them? Oh, come on. You monkey! Don't parry me. This one, let's see. Probably about 500 hours? 550? Thereabouts. I've played the game about 35 times. 36 times. You know, everyone has their games, right? They're the kind of games that they constantly go back to, right? The Souls games for me are just super enjoyable. You know, RPG focused kind of guy. This game just scratches that RPG itch just super well. Other RPGs as well do it for me. Thought you were about to get swallowed whole. Wasn't prepared for that emotionally. There actually is there is an enemy. Whoops. There is an enemy in Bloodborne that if his grab kills you, he swallows you. Like usually grabs don't like have that kind of effect on you, but if some grabs kill you, they'll change. Like if a mimic grabs you, he chomps on you, and if he kills you, he just like delicious, and he just turns back into a chest. So that's, you know, fight this guy. That's one of my favorite clip of what sorry. We saw Banjo fight this guy. That's when my favorite clip of this happened. Really. I think I was watching him fight this guy too. I'm gonna get hit here. Oh! I thought maybe the second chance would have triggered and maybe I could survive. But I ran out of when you get hit on the ladder, sometimes you run out of stamina. If you run out of stamina, you fall off the ladder, so. It's, what, there. Speaking of Banjo, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Yeah. Nice. This is the safe spot. If you want to cheese Ancient Wyvern, but you don't want to go up there, you can just stand right here, shoot arrows at him or something, or use magic, and he'll die because you can just shoot him. What's happening here is his AI wants to attack me from where I'm standing, but his model is getting stuck on the terrain of the arena. So you'll notice his body will try to turn and then and then he attacks, but the attack will miss me every time. So yeah, we were talking about that's your sweet clip when you fought this guy. I feel like we just summoned you. Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing? Right. Let's rebuff with safety net. Like talking about me, I always feel weird when people are talking about me. Ah, I see. Like, how long have you been there, Banjo? I've lurked in your guys' channels for a while without saying anything. I think I've lurked in like a couple of like what was Monday night or Monday like magic streams, but I just never said anything. Arg! Don't kill me! Chain snack! Please! No! Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die right here because he staggered me. Ooh! Alright, we're good. Okay, now, this time, the trick to this banjo, and I was trying to tell you this, I didn't want to tell you this because I wanted you to figure it out on your own, but what happened was, you rolled over here, and that's not where his head is. You're meant to actually go right here with the messages. It's a plunging attack right here, and you meant to roll there. Not right there, because that's where that's also death. So you want to go right kind of more in the middle than more on the left side. You know, that's probably the best way to do it. You know, okay, well, here's the fun thing is, I'm playing a modded version of the here's one for the road here. That was a curse for talking about it. Yeah. Right. So I'm playing a modded version of the game. This is the Cinders mod version. If you notice, my tags say modded. I wonder how many other streamers have been talking about other streamers in a bad way, and the guy is just lurking there. I don't know. I never talk bad about any of you. I always talk you guys up. So I'm playing the mod version of the game. One of the things that this mod does among many things is makes this enemy not extremely resistant to all physical damage. So if I wanted to, I could also try fighting him like normally. This is not ideal. That happens a lot. Of course, you guys are super nice, but there's so much Twitch drama. There probably is. Probably is. Because people are people, right? They're... Whoa! We're naturally inclined to be suspicious of other people, or, you know, just see the negative and assume the worst of people, you know? We have to work to counter that part of us. And of course, me being a Christian, I believe that it's not something you can do on your own strength, right? So, please. No. Oh! Oh! Oh man, that's chaos. So much drama in general. Yeah, that's true. Right, you are, Jula. That's why I'm so happy to have found you guys. I haven't met, like I said, I haven't met, like I said, I haven't met all of the, I'm laughing at myself dying in DS. Look, I would consider myself a veteran of the series, a veteran of this game as well. I die all the time. You just gotta laugh it off. Try to learn from the mistakes. What are they saying? Right. Right. Oh, I'm really glad that I've met the Pixel Heart guys, because I haven't met everybody, but people I have met have been super nice. I'm thinking of Wachula and Princess Leia, Banjo, Robert. Dad tier has been really nice and cool. But I haven't met everybody, so I can't, you know. But I'm really glad that we were able to meet you guys and become team members. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm gonna die. Don't chain me. Actually, Wachula, if you were there last night, I was getting a kick out of Banjo. He was fighting one of the last bosses he had to fight. And like for like I think 4 attempts, he was like a sliver of health away from beating Gale, and he would always die right at the very end. He would just I could sense the greed coming from him. Just like he was just like, one more swing, and I got him. So I had a gaming winning combo that instead I killed myself with magic the other day. That's my closest DS moment. Run out of flasks, yeah. Or greed, yes. Well, it was partially that, I think. Because I was watching your stamina bar and I was like, no! Don't go for the extra attack, man! I was like, you have no health! Oh, but... Sliver of health is a bit more than a sliver. Yeah, it was like two, maybe 3 hits. But, left. I had to hit him like 8 times or more at the end. Yeah, I think one time you had to hit him like a good 5 or 6 times, but one time near the first attempts actually, it was like your 3rd attempt I think, and you had him down almost entirely. There you go. Much better RNG there. Much better RNG there. That worse RNG there, but that's okay. That's all right. I had to hit him. Yeah, that was crazy. That dragged me crazy, but I was very relieved when I beat him. Just struggle. Yeah. Well, I said to you last night. Someone in chat mentioned he's gonna be on this for a while, and I said, with his build and playstyle, I don't think he's gonna be stuck for very much longer. However, Midir, if you don't really figure out how to fight Midir in a good way, it could be pretty tough. Okay, I'm just double checking here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, DS health bars seem unreliable. Your health bar fills the whole top of the screen. That's like 1.5 hits from a boss. I'm going to go on a journey of discovery with Midir. Yeah, you are. You are. There you go. Thank you. Well, I think I see what you're saying, Wachula. It's very true. You do take some enemies take a lot of damage from take a lot of HP off of you. It depends on what you're being hit by, of course, and you know the general level of a boss. So, elemental affinity is a thing in the game. So like, you know, if you're getting hit by fire and you have high fire resistance, it's gonna do less damage and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back here now. One of the differences here in the well played. Thank you. One of the differences in Cinders again is stats level a little differently. So normally in all the Dark Souls games, every time you level, you gain a little bit of defenses. So over time, you could just through playing the game, through continuously leveling up, getting souls, you can have a little bit more of an edge, right? In the Cinders mod, the version I prefer to play on, stats are more tied to what you're leveling. So you no longer have, as you can see there, my defenses are not going up like they normally would in vanilla. So that kind of translates out to mean is that my physical defenses are very low because this build has not been leveling strength at all, which is what the defense plus stat is in Cinders. Because I'm a bard, and so I'm buffing and stuff like that primarily. Also, scaling on vigor is a lot less in this mod as well. But there's a lot of really good things about the mod that I enjoy. One thing. There you go, Banjo. One of the things I do for some of my favorite games is I do themed runs. So not so much challenge runs. So my tags are challenge run and meme run, because not all of my runs are necessarily challenge runs. They are, yeah, and that's what build is. So I do build runs, as described there, and basically I restrict myself in those ways. Go this way. So I prefer to play the games like this rather than do no hit or deathless runs or speed runs. I'm actually going to make a Google document soon that has a list of all the runs I've done for various games. I've done these kinds of runs for a bunch of the Final Fantasy games, a bunch of the Mega Man X games, a bunch of let's see, done one for like Chrono Cross, a bunch of Dark Souls games. Yeah, I find it really fun, because here's the thing: when you fiddle around with these kinds of like restricted runs, you actually find a lot of cool secrets about how the game is designed. And I think it's really, really cool. So, for example, Mega Man. Oh, okay. Camera plus. When Mega Man X1, you can use a weapon that's not actually the weakness of a particular boss, and use it against him, and actually hurts him in a unique way. But you would never think to do that if you were just using his weakness, or you were just fighting him like normal. So for example, Banjo, you were fighting Gale last night, right? I did a run where I had to. My only source of healing was from regenerating health. So I had to stack regen effects, buffs, armor, stuff like that. It worked out pretty well, but the downside to it was that I had to figure out how to outlast bosses. Here's what I found out. You were fighting Gale last night. You were just running away from him a lot. No, here's what I learned. Well, sort of. Here's what I learned. If you're if you're mid-range of Gale, he'll try to slow walk toward you, and he'll kind of do a stumble and then slam his sword down. Whenever he does that slam down, he's open. You just do that over and over again, and he dies. Right? Now that's not something that you can just figure out super easily. It requires a long time of trial and error to figure stuff like that out. Okay, so let's do Nameless King now. We're gonna do Sacred Oath buff and Denial buff. And I can't summon for this fight, so you actually have to just do this solo. Do no hit guys like beat him like that. No, I think they do a combination of that, and then they just are really good at dodging. Yeah. So here's King of the Storm. He's just gonna fly, turn around. He's gonna fly behind me. Move to the right. And then you want to... Comes down for the sweep. You want to roll backward, untarget him. Ah! My weapon's not quite long enough. That's the fire breath. Very good punishable move there. Want to make sure I always have a little bit of stamina for rolling. As you see him like tilt his head to the right there, you know you can go in for, you can run toward him and dodge the fireball, the fire breath. Look at this RNG! Will your ability to stagger him? Eventually, yeah. I think it probably had about a little more damage, probably a little more than. Oh, the latest time dodge there. Maybe a couple more hits and then he'll do a little stun animation. Now I can't really buff right now. And walk back. Untarget him. The idea is to make it so his head will be right where you are when he lands. You should get turned to go behind me. Woo! That was a. There he goes. All right, so just remain calm. Got a bit of a delay there. He holds up the weapon for quite a while. Ah, I mistimed the dodge there. Oh! There you go. Uh-oh! Go, 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 go! That's very rare. He only does that if you're, like, more underneath him. Oh! Oh, you're dead now. Bonk. All right, so this is gonna be tricky. I used up more S's than I was hoping I would, and so here's a nice little trick for him. Nameless King actually has an AI that is not programmed to react very aggressively. So if you're ever doing like a long range build, like a ranger or a mage, you can actually just do this, like stay long range of him, and just keep rolling away from that. But unfortunately, I can't do that. What I need to do though is back away a bit, and I need a chance to buff. As long as I'm far enough away, and he just attacked as well, I should be all right. Now, again, this build is not really about doing damage. It's about buffing, and then attacking with stats effects and stuff. So, so I'm gonna try to rely on the bleed from the weapon. But again, that requires me to buff it. So. Also, my damage is a little less than it could be at this part of the game, because I have not really been buffing a damaging stat too much. So this is going to be a bit of a fight. I could go over to do Lothric. That might be best actually. Yeah, let's do Lothric and Lorien. Yeah, you gotta get ready. Yeah, totally, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you there in a bit. See you, Banjo. I head out. Great stream as always, man. Fun, super informative. Later, dude. All right. See you later. You should be interesting to me. I need to watch your VOD, man. Hey, thanks, man. Okay. Yeah, well, I watch you guys' stuff too, so I appreciate that. Let's do. Whoa! Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon. Thank you, Chua. Thank you, Banjo. You guys are so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't deserve that. Thank you. You guys are great. You guys are too much. All right, this is good. Now I'm in especially high spirits. Bye. Yay! I have my alert command too now. There it is. That's why our followers and things and subscribers are architects. Because builds are so fun. Alright, so there's 2 summons for this fight. Bring out, let's get Embered. Now, Sirius and Orbeck should both be here, ready for summoning. Here's Sirius. Where's Orbeck? Does he spawn outside? Maybe? Maybe on one of these little alcoves? Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's right here. What? I didn't know this. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. I literally have never summoned Orbeck for this fight. Is there another one? I think it's just the 2. It took a lot of buying of things that I'm never going to use to get him to be summonable. And then I had to finish Sirius's questline to be able to summon her here. Hey, dude. Look at you. Okay. Alright, so come here. Buff up. No. Come. That way. Okay. There we go. Then there's a denial, and then we'll buff once we get in here. We'll buff with Feast Bell. This is gonna be so weird, man. What's going on, man? Look at that. Well, he's getting interrupted or something. What's happening there? And if the trouble is, it's so much health. So much health. Whoa! He knows Pestilent Mist. Cool. Does he bleed? Oh yeah, he does. He bleeds. That's good. Oh, he wasn't even aiming for me. Is cool streaming. Oh, Buff it up. Good heal there. Good heal. Oof. It's so weird how he's teleporting, but he's not actually moving. He's teleporting like in place. Look at that. What's going on there? This is gonna be tough. Because we're only, I mean, this is only phase 1. What? Why does he do that? Oh, mama, that's weird. Aridin! Hey, man. I'm still going, yeah. Just had a nice chat. Probably gonna finish up in about 10 minutes or so. Oof. All right, let's get ourselves some another second chance here. You go, some defenses. And then, What? What? What was that? His AI is like is bugging out, man. He's acting so strangely. I'm not used to it. Another stun? Oof. How you doing, Aridin? What are you up to? Another stun! What's going on over there? Playing some League. Oh, nice. I hadn't heard you play in a while. What? Why did he teleport him, but he still was in the same spot? No. Orbeck, look out! You're gonna die. Oh boy. Don't run in there, Orbeck. Ooh. Dearest, heal him! Alright, Orbeck's down. Alright, Sirius is still at full health. What? I don't know what's happening. Why is that doing that? Oh man. Just distract him. Nice. It's done. What? Okay, okay. So when fighting him with 2 NPCs, assume that he's gonna teleport in place rather than teleport away. I don't understand. What? Oh boy. There you go. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Thanks for the heal. Almost got him. Finish him off, Cirrus! Do it! Do it, Cirrus! You can do it! Yes! GG, Cirrus. Man, Orbeck... I mean, Orbeck was alright, I guess, but man, he died. I spent so much time, like, unlocking his ability to summon him, and that's what you get, eh? Ooh. Ooh-wee. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good time to wrap it, because there's playing for a bit, about 3 hours now. That was an epic finale to that boss. Actually, I should go back to the shrine and bubble. And yeah, we're gonna do another raid today, like usual, and it's good timing too, because Wachula and Banjo are actually gonna be doing their like co-op stream thing. That's gonna be neat. So I actually want to check that out myself. So if you guys want to hang out there, that's where I'll be. Let's raid Wachula. Thank you guys for joining me. It's just so fun as always. Next time we're going to be doing the part 4 of the Bard run. Maybe finishing it up. We'll see though. And I'll catch you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow, but we'll have to see. All right. Take care.